Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the new moon of Sagittarius. We will begin in just a few minutes. I want to give everybody an opportunity to join who would like to join. And how much fun can we have tonight? What else is available? Wow. So cool. How is everybody? Let me know when you're here. Let me know if you're here. Please write your name in the box. Hi, Betsy. What's up, gorgeous? Oh, I'm so happy to see you. How does it get even better? How does it? Let's just wait a minute or two more, and then we'll get started. I know a lot of people are going to be tuning in later. It's definitely Friday night, and it's Hanukkah, and it's Shabbat. How amazing is that? So for those of you who are tuning in, hi, Joanne, welcome. How lucky are we? How does it get any better? What else is possible? So excited about the energy that's available to all of us right now. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, hi, Arena. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Awesome. So exciting. Okay, guys. I would love to go ahead and get started because I have a lot of information for you. I really did my research about this particular new moon and all the exciting things that it has kind of in store for us. And because I didn't want to miss anything. Okay. I didn't want to miss anything. Sagittarius is a really powerful energy. It's a powerful sign. So let's just kind of start and go ahead and talk about that a little bit. So the energy of Sagittarius. Sagittarius is, first of all, a fire sign, okay? It's a fire sign, and fire signs often are responsible for the ego, okay? Fire signs are usually connected to the ego, and because why? Because they come from fire, and fire, what does fire do? It takes over everything that it sees. So Sagittarius is a fire sign, which means it's going to have a very dominant personality, okay? Sagittarians' internal energy is actually this air sign. It's air. So its external is fire and its internal is air. So it's got a lot of this energy of just like whoosh, right? It likes to party. It likes to have fun. It likes to create magic. It likes to go after what it wants. So let's start there first of all. So Sagittarius is also the sign of the centaur, right? And the centaur is that half man, half horse energy that has always got its crossbow cocked and ready and pointed. Okay. Now this says so much about the energy of Sagittarius. Sagittarius always has its eye on what it wants. Okay. It never ever wavers from what it wants. So because it never wavers from what it wants, it never has a problem manifesting and creating and getting what it wants. And why is that? Herein lies a tool that, man, if we could all learn it, it would like be revolutionary and it would change everything. And that is that you've got to know what you want to get what you want. If you don't know what you want, you're going to get a bunch of stuff. You might get a little bit of what you want, but you're going to get a bunch of stuff from the universe, right? That's kind of, they're going to be like, yeah, she didn't know what she wants, so I'm just going to give her some stuff. I'm going to give her some stuff, keep her busy, do all that kind of stuff, right? And so this energy that's available to us right here, right now, is knowing what we want, okay? That is one of the greatest gifts of this sign. The adventure is also one of the really big gifts of this sign. What adventure will you take in the next 6 months? Because guess what, guys? Today is also a eclipse. It's a solar eclipse. A solar eclipse means that the moon covers and trumps the sun. What did we talk about? The sun equals fire. So wherever the sun is in your chart, so for example, I'm a Virgo, that energy will be eclipsed. right now today. And that's my opportunity to actually hide from those things that are of my natural nature, or of my, let's say, the detrimental things to my sign. So for example, being a Virgo, you might say it's being a control freak, or being too perfect. So with the energy of the eclipse, that energy is trumped. Okay, that energy is covered. And so what that means is that I get a chance to express whatever it is that I want tonight, and plant seeds on how I'm going to overcome that nature within the next 6 months. Okay. So for example, if you're a Cancer, or if you're a Taurus, I know we have some Cancers here, we have some Tauruses here, we've got some Aquariuses here. Let's find out whatever that main thing is that you need to work on in your life. It might be trust. For Tauruses, usually it can be about trust. For Cancers, it's also about coming out of their shell, right? And for Aquarius, it's usually conformity, right? Aquarians have a hard time with conformity. So whatever it is that is the thing that is hard for you to overcome, let's make a declaration tonight that we're going to utilize the energy of this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful moon, this beautiful new moon, to actually uproot and uplift those things so that we can create a different reality for ourselves. Remember, our consciousness is affecting our reality. Our consciousness is creating our reality. So if right now our reality is all about, is being trumped, let's say, for lack of a better term, if it's being trumped by my control freakness, then that's something that I want to overcome to change my reality. It's not that you just want to change something because it would be nice to change it, because you want to be more spiritual. You want to change something within you to change your reality, to get more and more and more of what you want. Okay. So that's what we also want to focus tonight. So let's just all take a second and find that one thing that we're going to completely let go of tonight. Something that we have, let's maybe say, never been able to let go of, never been able to change, something that we know might be holding us back. So let's get our awareness of what that is, and hold that, and add gratitude. Because tonight, one of the energies that's going to be available to us is the energy of gratitude, being able to use that as a tool to eradicate this limitation. Okay. So there are a couple of other things that I want to talk about, and I'm going to get out my notes because I really, 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 really incredibly, everybody's texting me. Some things that are really important. Okay. So right now, within this energy, many of us in the last 6 to 9 months have created these walls and barriers around people. They may be around people. They may be around certain situations. We may have created resistance for things. All of those things and those places in our life that we have that resistance, now is our time, and now is our opportunity to reach out and to be a bridge to cross that divide. Cross that divide so that you can create a greater connection with other people. And why is this? Again, not something that is completely like, we're not saying this because of moral code. We're not saying this because you're going to be more spiritual and more enlightened. We're saying this because guess what? What if those people, or that person that's right on the side of that bridge that you're going to connect, is somebody that's going to make your life better, that's going to enhance your life, that's going to bring in opportunities for you? Those are the reasons that we create these bridges. We create these bridges, yes, because it's better to have unity than it is separation. But with unity, we have more of what we're really looking for, and more of the things that we're asking for. So where in your life are you creating blockages in order for you to have something that that you think is going to help you get what you want, yet you've put up a wall and barrier? Today, in the next 30 days, we're going to utilize this energy to eradicate it. Okay. So that's something that we really, really want to impart. The other thing that we want to tell you about the sign of Sagittarius is that Sagittarians love the spotlight. Okay. Sagittarius, the energy of Sagittarius actually rules the media. And so because it rules the media, it also means that this is your time to use your message to get your message out. Okay. And you don't have to become some big, huge social media influencer. What we are saying to you is that now is the time to put yourself out there. Advocate for yourself. Be your biggest champion, because guess what? One of the coolest things about the energy of Sagittarius is they're a little extra. Now is your time to be a little extra. Be a little bit more than extra. Be más extra. Okay? More and more extra, because now Sagittarians don't give a fuck. Okay? That energy is so incredibly awesome when you're around a Sagittarius. They're the party animals. They're the ones that you want to hang out with all night long. They're the ones you want to be friends with. That's their energy. So in this month, we're also going to have the opportunity to do that and be that as well. You want to do that. You want to be a little extra. Okay. So how do we use that to work for us to make sure that we don't use it against us? Because a lot of times when we're given that permission that we have to be a little extra, we go way extra with. Okay. Stop judging yourself. Anywhere and everywhere in your life that you've decided that you have to judge yourself in order to remained and locked into the box of how everybody has put you. Can we just destroy and uncreate it? Yeah, now is the time to be that person who actually steps into center stage and takes with them everything that is their gift. Okay? That is exactly where we are. We are stepping into that power without any abandon at all whatsoever. So something I wanted to share with you about some other things that are going astrologically at the same time is we have this really unique conjunction between Jupiter and Neptune. Okay. Again, I'm not claiming to be some great astrologer. I'm just telling you what I know about this conjunction. Neptunian energy has a lot to do with water. Right? Has a lot to do with water, and it has a lot to do with a lot of the metaphors that we perceive water to be, right? We perceive water to be the energy of abundance. We perceive water to be the energy of sustenance. We perceive the water to be the energy of nourishment, all of those things, okay? With this energy, we want to pay extra close attention to those aspects of our life right now. Okay. We want to honor them. We want to be very, very grateful for them. And we want to pay attention to them. Okay. Pay very, very close attention to them. I was listening to somebody today, and they're a bit extreme, actually. And they were like, these are the times when you want to make sure that your pantry is stocked with non-perishable foods, and you've got extra bottles of water and all of this and all of that. And I was looking at the chart, and I see why she would say that. Please don't go to those extremes, but have that awareness of what you need to feel safe and what you need to feel secure. I know here living in Mexico, the water is, you don't drink the water from the tap. You have to drink bottled water. And we ran out of water, of our bottled water. And I was like, oh my God, what do you do? And Guillermo was like, you boil it. And I was like, oh yeah, duh. So you want to be ingenuitive with those things. It's very important right now. The other thing too is when you think of leaks, when you think of a leak, what do you think of? Like a leak in your house, a leak in your faucet, this leak. Well, guess what? There's also leaks, WikiLeaks, right? Leaks of information, leaks of whatever. I'm going to come back to that because also Neptune is also the planet of, believe it or not, pharmaceutical drugs. Okay. Drugs of any kind, but extremely pharmaceutical drugs. Don't ask me why, but it is. And so one of the things that I was meditating on was with this energy of leaks, it's very possible, guys, that we're going to start to see some leaks out about big pharma. Okay. Big pharma coming out within the next, 6 months, because remember, an eclipse, if a sign falls in an eclipse, it lasts 6 months. So the energy that is going to begin to be revealed today is going to last until Gemini. So for the next 6 months. So keep your eyes and your ears out for that kind of information. Please don't buy into the drama, right? I really perceive it's going to be a point in which we're going to start to see a little less aggressive behavior between who's vaccinated, who's not vaccinated, what the rules are, why you should, why you shouldn't. And I think we're going to start to see some truths about all of that. Again, let me caveat, this is not a discussion about vaccination. Follow your lightness. Follow for you what is light for you. But I think that's going to come out. Also, the positive side of that is that we're probably going to see some huge advances in pharmaceutical medicine. Like, for example, I think they're developing like a COVID pill or something to treat COVID. Like, that's going to become a thing, and there's going to be more advancements in medicine. So those are some of the good things that we have to look forward to with that energy. So for you, for us, for all of us tonight, what is it that we want our 2022 to look like? Not going into manifesting for the year, but I'm planting the seed now because I'm giving you guys 28 days until we have our big, huge New Year's Eve, massive manifestation for the year 2022. I'm creating a program and I'm toying with this idea of calling it 22 and you. Instead of 23 and me, I'm calling it 22 and you. And what I want to do, speaking of leaks or things that have to do with the water, that's my my washing machine. So let's be very conscientious about what we want the next 2022 to look like. Okay, we're going to begin. Please allow today to be the day that you're going to start to collect and meditate on the things that you want to put on your list for our manifestation. Okay. I think that is awesome. Now, before we dive into the meditation, is there anyone who has a question that you perceive that you want to add or that you want to ask about anything that we've talked about right now up until this point? Hopefully my washing machine will calm down. Welcome to Mexico. Okay. All right. So I'm going to try a different kind of meditation for all of you. You're like my soul family. Every single one of you who's here are, very interesting. Yeah, exactly. You replace your water filter. Exactly. You replace your water filter, and guess what? What divine timing is that? Exactly, Joanne. I love it. Yeah, and we're going to see a lot of those things too. I know a very dear friend of mine, well, she's a very dear friend of a friend, and I've been working with her, and there's some mold and stuff in her house, and it comes to find out there's a leak and it's causing some stuff. So all this kind of crap is going to come out, guys. Just expect it. Just add it into your budget. Just deal with it, whatever. It'll be fine. Okay. Very important. Water is very important. And it's also one of those things that, guys, we want to, this is a really great time for you to take a vacation in which you would be by a beach, right? This would be a great time to use to go to the beach, to do anything with water, to stay by the pool. I know it's winter for most of us, but take a holiday, come to Mexico, not Mexico City because it's cold. Oh, Becky. Oh, that's so funny. Your faucet broke. It just broke. Yeah. See, guys, that's the thing about astrology. Like, the stars don't lie to us. It's really true. I love it. Okay. Yeah, definitely boil it for sure. You're right, Irina. Okay, here we go. So let's manifest this really awesome energy for the month. So remember, what are you eliminating and eradicating? You're eliminating and eradicating that place in your life that you are having a hard time or that you're unwilling to let go of, that if you did let go of it would change exponentially your life and the lives of others around you. Again, anything and everything that doesn't allow that, can we please destroy and uncreate it right now? So that's going to be a source of our meditation. And then please ask for something that you want, something big tonight. Big. Ask for something big that you want to manifest in the next 6 months. Whatever you ask for tonight will show up by June's full moon. Understood? Whatever you ask for tonight will show up by the full moon in Sagittarius, which will happen in the month of June. Okay? All right, let's do it. So let's close our eyes. You can totally feel Sagittarius. You feel my actor energy on tonight, in full swing. Okay. So let's close our eyes. Let's find ourselves in our heart. So let's begin by taking 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Great. And so now, what I'd like for you to do is I'd like for you to imagine that you're sitting in a garden, the most beautiful garden that you've ever been at in your life. And it's so beautiful. And you look around your garden and you see all the things that make you happy, all of the energies of earth, all the elements of earth that make you happy. And one of the energies that you pick up and one of the energies you feel is the energy of the sun. And you feel that sun radiating on you. And you feel the wind circling around you. And you begin to take a walk. And as you begin to take a walk in this beautiful garden, you notice new things. What new things do you notice? What things are there? You've taken a walk in this garden 1,000,000 times before. What things do you recognize and do you see now that you've never seen before? Is it a butterfly, a bug? Maybe it's a new bloom or a new flower. Are you called to reach down and smell it? As you take in these new things, begin to add gratitude. Gratitude towards yourself for recognizing these new things. And gratitude to the Creator for putting them there in front of you. And what things in your life are there right underneath your nose that you've never even known were there, that if you did know were there, would awaken you to infinite possibilities. Anything and everything that doesn't allow you to see that, to be that, to know that, to have the awareness of it, can we please destroy and uncreate it? Yeah. And then all of a sudden the space expands. The garden becomes bigger and bigger and bigger. And as the garden becomes bigger and bigger and bigger, you start to take a walk. And maybe a little bit of fear is coming up. Where am I going? What's around the corner? Is there anything I should be afraid of? Ask in this moment for divine guidance and divine certainty. So would you like to know what it feels like to have that divine guidance and that divine certainty in every single area of your life? If you'd like that, say yes. And would you like to know that you are safe on this journey? If you'd like that, say yes. And as you move through your garden, you go a little bit further, and then all of a sudden you see a door. A beautiful door. It just appears out of nowhere. What does the door look like? What does it feel like? What does the door taste like, if you could imagine that it had a taste? And what does it sound like? Are you intimidated by the door? What will it take for you to release yourself from all that fear, all that intimidation, anything and everything that doesn't allow you to be so present, to release yourself from fear or worry? Can we please destroy and uncreate it? Yes, my washing machine agrees. So now walk up to the door. And as you walk up to the door, I want you to put your hand on the handle. As you put your hand on the handle, all of a sudden watch how your body becomes one with the door. And watch the door open for you. And allow yourself to step into the door. And as you step into the door, that old reality just dissipates and dissolves. and you're suddenly in a new reality. And this reality here is full of all of those things, all of those doubts, all of those uncertainties. So do you know what it feels like? Or would you like to know what it feels like to be able to look inside of you instead of having to look on the outside of you for validation and reasoning and justification of what's going on, to look within inside you, to know how to have that internal guidance system at all times, no matter what? If you'd like that, say yes. And so now all of a sudden in this new reality, you're floating and you're floating and you're floating. What does it feel like to have zero gravity? What does it feel like to fly? How will you fly? How will you elevate through this reality? Feel yourself being lifted up. Lifted up. And all of a sudden, all of that fear gives way to fun, into lightness, into joy, and you become like a kid again. And that energy of being like a kid again, that fun energy lifts you even higher and higher and higher. And you go even further and further and further, and you see all of a sudden another door appears. And now you are no longer afraid of this door, and you walk up to this door and you open this door. And on the other side of this door are two angels. The angel Raphael and the angel Gabriel. And they grab you by the hand and they pull you up. And they pull you up and they lift you up even higher and higher and higher. And as they lift you up, you feel your heart begin to open even greater and greater and greater. And as they lift you up, all of a sudden you're surrounded by all the angels in the universe. And there to meet you are your spirit guides. Is this the first time you're meeting them? Is this the first time you're seeing their face? Introduce yourself. How do they welcome you? And now your angels pass you on to your guides. And all of a sudden the guides lead you to another room. And they lead you to a room, and this time the room has no doors, it has no walls, it has no borders. And as they lead you to this room, they lay out a map. And as they lay out this map, it is a map of your life. And you look at your guides and you say, this is what I am asking for. What's the quickest, the shortest, and the easiest way for me to get there? And now watch your guides show you exactly on that map. And as they do, every single one of them begins to bring you something new, a different virtue, a different tool. One of them tells you, don't worry, you've got plenty of time. One of them says, you've got plenty of support. One of them says, I'm going to help you meet people. So all of the fear and the worry and the anxiety that you have of the unknown that lies ahead, you now know that you have everything you need. And immediately, as you do that, everything disappears. And as everything disappears, you enter into this space in which you feel everything dissolve into oneness. You may feel this tingling sensation all over your body. You may feel this lightness, this airiness, this breath of fresh air. From this space, all of a sudden, your body becomes weightless, your body becomes formless, and you're one with every single atom and molecule in the entire universe. And all of a sudden you hear a voice. And you may not be able to make out what that voice is or what that voice does, but that voice is guiding you. It's guiding your guides. It's guiding those angels. It's guiding everyone and everything in your life to bring you to this point and to this place, to this moment. And you hear this voice say, "Tell me your story." And now what I want you to begin to do is I want you to begin to tell this voice the story of your next 6 months. Tell them the journey that you are on. Tell them the things that you're looking forward to. Tell them the awarenesses that you've had, the lessons you've learned, the excitement that you be. What have you accomplished in these 6 months from December to June? See yourself actively living that truth. And now you're going to ask that voice to take away this one thing that seems to be your road blockage. And all of a sudden, this voice says, "No problem." And immediately, whatever is in your way is released, is dissolved, is destroyed and uncreated. And now you have even more space. So in this space, what I'm going to do is I'm going to offer and ask for and give you some downloads to help support the next 6 months of what you're asking for. Remember, all you have to do is say yes to receive these downloads or these clearings, okay? So would you like to know in every single cell of your body that you are on the right track, that you are on the right path, that you are exactly where you need to be at exactly the right time, and that every step forward that you take in the here and now is only going to lead you further and further and further on your path and on your destiny to your desired place? If you'd like that, say yes. And would you like to know what it feels like in every single cell of your body to know that you know how to read the signs, to see the signs, to feel the signs, to perceive the signs of everything that brings you to where you want to be? If you'd like that, say yes. And would you like to know what it feels like to be able to trust yourself, to trust your guides, to trust your angels, to trust the Creator? And would you like to know what it feels like to know how to be a bridge, to those people, places, situations, communities, experiences that you may have completely shut out before? If you'd like that, say yes. And would you like to know what it feels like to trust that no matter what chaos, no matter what disorder, no matter what dis-ease, no matter what challenges, no matter what is around you, you can get through it. You are above it. Would you like to know what it feels like to know how to allow all of that to contribute to who you be and how you show up in the world as a leader? If you'd like that, say yes. And so as you bask and bathe in this light, we'd like to download you that you are reminded that you are unconditional love, and that you be unconditional love, and that unconditional love is your birthright. And now what if the magic sauce, the magic potion, the magic that is required for you to step into all of these powers and all of these abilities is simply unconditional love? So would you like to know how to be that energy, share that energy, expand that energy into your life. If you'd like that, say yes. And now what I'd like you to do is I'd like for you to take your palms and rub your palms together. Faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. And now take your palms and put your palms over your eyes. Your eyes are the windows to your soul. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Allow that energy to come into your body, into your being. Now place your hands on your heart and congratulate yourself for being here, for choosing this, for taking the time on your Friday night, on your Hanukkah, to share and bask in this amazing light. I am so grateful for all of you for choosing to be here with us, to be here with me, to be here for each other. We are here to support each other. And that is one of the greatest things ever. And my wish, or my manifestation, is so something, maybe, I don't know, maybe I've never thought to ask this before, but I want to ask because why not? I wonder what it would take for each of us to invite someone onto this journey and into this journey with us. And so if you benefit from this program, from these meditations, from if you're on the morning meditations, from the morning meditations, I'd love to ask you to invite somebody to be a part of it. Right now, for the next month, we are offering a free trial membership for the Live Alive program. So you get to experience the Live Alive program for free for a month. And then after that, they're automatically charged like $26. And then if they want to join us for the daily downloads every morning, that's with the Next Level program, which I think all of you guys are a part of. And what will it take? What will it take to have more of that, to be more of that, to receive more of that, to share more of that? And really that's it. Oh my God. Something came to me in the meditation, guys. Anybody writing a book? Anybody in the process of writing a book or wanted to write a book or have some things about writing a book? This needs to happen in the next 6 months. One of you, maybe also including me, because I've been working on a book for several years. Who's the me? Who is that? Oh, really? Amazing, Rebecca. So this is the time, guys. What will it take for all of us to allow ourselves the opportunity to dedicate just a little bit of time? Imagine if you just wrote for 10 minutes a day, or you did something 10 minutes a day. The way that I'm actually writing my book is I'm writing my book in voice memos, right? So that when I pass it off to my editor actually takes the voice memos, edits it apart, and we do all that kind of stuff. And so if that feels like hi, Joanne, you're writing a book too. Amazing. God, how can we support each other even more to see these incredible stories come to life? You know, we're living in a day and age now where we don't have to have Simon Schuster publish our book, right? What will it take? What will it take? So let's actually just download it right now, right here on the new moon. So anything and everything that doesn't allow us to express our voice, whether it be in words, whether it be in anything, can we please destroy and uncreate it? Anywhere in our lives that we have limitations, that nobody wants to read our book, or that nobody's going to buy our book, or that our book is insignificant, or that somebody else has written it, can we please also destroy and uncreate that? Amazing. How awesome. Guys, you're amazing. Have a wonderful, 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 wonderful month. We'll see you in 2 weeks for the full moon meditation. And then we'll see you in the morning if you're on the morning downloads. Yes, you absolutely should write one, Betsy. I would be happy to be your ghostwriter. Bye, guys. Love you all.